Girl. What is going, honey? It's Monday. What in the manic? I I literally, true tea. I was on a Zoom call with my team going over some development stuff, right? I was on a call talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. We're about to tape new episodes. I Mondays is my busy days. You know, it sets the week for what we're doing. We got Huntsville in production. Bell Collect. I got a call for Bell Collective in like 30 minutes. I had a call this morning with a star who chop baby. Kim Zolciak files for divorce from Kroy Bierman. I am gagging. You talking about not seeing this coming. When Monique from Love After Lockup, when Monique exposes Derek on cheating, we're not surprised with that. Okay? When you hear other stuff happening in reality TV, you're not really surprised. When Drew and Rat were divorcing, it gagged me only because I thought she was going to stick beside him in Florida in the 305 area code. But we all knew they had issues, so it didn't surprise all of us to a great deal. When Cynthia divorced Peter, no surprise. My phone is ringing because the girls are. I ain't gonna tell y'all who's calling me now, but I may hang up from y'all to ask her. She may have tea. Anyways, this is true tea. On no day in the world would I have thought that Kim and Kroy would ever break up. This is why I am gagging. I am the person who pitched their wedding special. Heat for y'all. Let's talk about it. Now, look, this clip may not be too long. I literally have a Bell Collective meeting in a few. By the way, Bell Collective this season, Friday, May 19th at 8 o'clock on the Oprah Winfrey Network, is the best season ever. I'm literally getting texts from my team. Okay, I was producing season 4 of The Atlanta Housewives. Y'all know this story. When I was a producer on that show, early in my career, I was called an associate producer. Y'all gonna keep hearing my phone blow up. My what? Notifications is blowing up, honey. Okay. I was an associate producer, so I was assigned to Nene and Kim. Let me fix my crown. Okay. So me and Kim were very close. We're still close, but at that time, I spoke to her every day. We're producing the show. Kim said to me season 4 after we wrapped, or closer to us wrapping, I'm about to get married. I said, when? She said, we're thinking 11, 11, 11. This is November 11, 2011. At the time, the biggest wedding in the world that was going down basement was Kim Kardashian and Chris Humphries. And Kim Zolciak only told me this secret. So I said, we need to pitch a wedding special. She said, can you help me? I said, yes. Long story short, we put the pitch deck together. We went to the production company and said, Kim is getting married. Here's my pitch. And the rest is history. I co-executive produced Kim's wedding special. And Nene's and others. Okay. I know for a fact, being around them, that Kim and Kroy was thick as thieves in my Caroline Manzo vote. We are thick as thieves. Yes, honey. They literally would not allow anyone to interrupt them. They were two peas in a pod. No, not two T's in a pod, Tamara Teddy Mellencamp podcast. They were literally two peas in a pod. Wherever Kim was, Kroy was right beside her. We used to call Kroy Kevin Costner and Kim Whitney Houston. Rest in peace. Because Kroy was Kim's bodyguard. If Kim was filming with the girls, Kroy was in the background like these. They were never separated. Ever. Ever. So remember on my late night show on OWN called The Nightcap, okay? I had Kim, Sheree, Deshaun Snow, and Lisa Wu on there as my way of sort of reuniting the OGs. Nene decided not to come because she was dealing with we all know what. Okay. Kim showed up for me. That's how close we are. I love me some Kim, and this saddens me that she obviously is doing this. Okay. When Kim came to support me on my late night show, Kroy was there. And rightfully so. That's her husband. Me and Kroy love each other. Kim kept saying to me, and this is true tea for y'all. Kim kept saying, like, we are so proud of you. The fact that you have a late night show and all the success you've accomplished, we are proud of you. And that was back in, we taped that May. Girls, we taped that last year. And remember, they got married in 2011. So from 2011 to last year in May 2022, did not skip a beat. It was as if they were still in their newlywed phase, right? Kroy said, I'm coming and sitting in the audience to watch my wife. Cool. I know what the tea is. Cool. I love you guys. They showed up and did not see any signs of them wanting to divorce each other. So fast forward to what happened today. So breaking news, a nanny 911. First, sorry, my notifications on my phone is going off because the girls are texting me, child. But earlier today, the first news that broke was how Kim and Kroy allegedly owe $1.1 million to the IRS in unpaid taxes, interest, and penalties from 2013, 2017, and 2018. And they allegedly also owe the state of Georgia $15,000 for unpaid taxes from 2018. That news broke, in my words of Melody Hope, today. If you watch Love and Marriage Huntsville on Saturday, you would know why I called it today. Okay, so that broke this morning. And when I saw that, I was like, well, child, y'all allege that her house was in foreclosure. And come to find out, it wasn't, allegedly, because she was still in there. And I think a report came out that it was it did not go up to auction, which a lot of people assume that meant Kim and Kroy paid for whatever was owed on the house. That was months and months ago. But people always say when there's smoke, there's fire. And one thing we know about Kim, who I love, and she's my friend, Kim is all about that bag. All about the bag. All about it. She named her son Cash. What's T? Cash. Kim is about that guap, that money, those dividends. She's about her money. So when word came out that their house was allegedly in foreclosure, I was just like, I don't know. I don't see Kim being in that state. Although things happen, y'all don't count my money because I won't let y'all. I'm not counting nobody's money. That's just how I roll. So I knew something. I'm like, I just don't see Kim going out like that. I don't see it. So that was that. Then fast forward to it being revealed is not going to go up for auction. The house in Alpharetta was not going to go up in auction. Okay, cool, right? Then today, it was alleged that Kim and Kroy both owe $1.1 million in unpaid taxes in the state of Georgia. Okay? Now, when you are married, you know that your spouse's debt is your debt. That's how it goes. There's no separation of church and state. Or in this case, Kim and Kroy dealing with this. There's none. Therefore, child, my phone is blowing up. Okay. Therefore, we don't know who owes what. Was it a collective payment that was owed to the IRS? Because according to TMZ, they're both named in this. So when that came out this morning, it's like, okay, first foreclosure. Now they're saying they owe $1.1 million in taxes. And then literally 20 minutes ago, the headline is Kim Zolciak files for divorce from Kroy Bierman. So this is hot off the presses. So I have to read a legal note. Straight from the very credible TMZ. Okay. This is what TMZ is reporting. Kim Zolciak is pulling the plug on her marriage, filing for divorce from Kroy Bierman on the heels of the couple's financial struggles. According to legal docs obtained by TMZ, the Real Housewives of Atlanta star lists April 30th as the date of separation between her and the former NFL star. The two were married for 11 years and had 4 kids together during that time. Kim says she's filing because the marriage is irretrievably broken with no hope of reconciliation. She's asking for a primary physical custody of the kids and joint legal custody. Kim also wants spousal support and to legally restore her maiden name. It's the second divorce for Kim, who was previously married to this guy from 2001 to 2003 and Kroy's first marriage. Now, irretrievably broken with no hope of reconciliation. Now, a lot of people are alleging that due to alleged money problems, Kim is checking the deuces. Because what we just read earlier today was the unpaid taxes that is allegedly owed. Once again, when you're married, you both are in debt when it comes to these situations. People are alleging that did Kim hop off the boat because it was a sinking ship in terms of their finances? Is there something going on in terms of this legal issue with the unpaid money due to the IRS that has led them to agree to file for divorce? Kim is asking for physical custody of the kids, which means she wants the kids to stay with her. Now, it doesn't say anything about who keeps this house that was allegedly going to be in foreclosure. It doesn't say any of those things. It doesn't say who gets to keep the scooter. in my Nene Leakes voice. Where's your scooter? Where's your scooter? Hey, Nene. It doesn't say that either. I read the documents. It's not listed. One thing about Kim Zolciak, you can't count the bitch out. You can't. Kim believes in manifestation, ask, believe, and receive. I'm speechless right now. Because look, it's that I literally just saw them a year ago and everything seemed to be rosy. And it pains me to know that this couple who was joined at the hip is now being separated by the scooter. And then there's kids involved. They have 4 kids together, and she has 2 from a previous situation. So 6 in total. So what does this mean for Kim's future? Now look, this is no shade. Would y'all like to see Kim back on Atlanta Housewives? Say what you want, Kim is iconic. And she was on my list of the top 10 greatest housewives of all time. But the way Atlanta Housewives is now, is Kim somebody you guys would want back on the show? Is there going to be life for Kim in the reality realm now that she's divorcing Kroy? Because remember, when she left Atlanta Housewives, the ladies were complaining that she would not spend time with them as girlfriends because she was too busy laid up in front of Kroy. Now, what we do know is Kim is making a special appearance on this season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta because they saw the nightcap and said, we want to do what Carlos did, allegedly. Allegedly. All fun shade. Okay. So Kim is making a reappearance on the show this season. Is that a good way to get Kim back in? Do you guys feel like Atlanta Housewives needs to get back to being great again by having the OGs back? We got Sheree back. Sheree is currently the only OG who's holding a peach. Is there room for Nene? Is there room for Kim? All I can say is I'm praying for them because I know them personally and I love them. And I want what's best for them. One thing I've learned when people file for divorce, I'm learning this. You can't say you want them back together because you don't know the intimacy of why they're filing for divorce. So I'm not going to say that out of respect to not knowing any details. I want what's best for them, period. And if that means being divorced, then so be it. But say what you want about Kim. That woman knows how to get her money. And I don't think this is the last we have heard from Kimberly Zolciak. The gag that she said in my Tina Turner voice, I want to keep my maiden name. You can take Bierman, I want to keep Kim Zolciak. When Kim Kardashian West divorced Kanye, she dropped West and kept Kim Kardashian. So Kim wants to get back to being Kim Zolciak. So does that mean that the old Kim we fell in love with on Atlanta Housewives, red solo cup and cigarette in hand, is she coming back? Is that Kim coming back? Because bitch, if that Kim is coming back, that's who I want to see. Let me know in the comments, do we want Kim back on Atlanta Housewives? Raindrops, I got a Bell Collective meeting, so I got to go. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit your what? Yes, notification button, baby. And I will see y'all soon.